Hello, hello, and welcome back to another music reaction with me, your host, Rachel. I'm an avid music lover and singer, and today we are going to be finally listening to Pain Remains 2. We did the first one, I believe, in the beginning of June or sometime in June, so this has been a long time coming. So, with that being said, I do want to say that with this video and these videos come a trigger warning for self-harm and suicide. So if those are things that are triggering for you, please skip this video. Listen to your gut, listen to your heart, listen to your mind, and if this is not for you, please move on, and that is totally okay. And with that being said, let's dive into this. We are starting strong. Okay, holy moly, holy moly, holy moly. Oh my goodness. It is so, this one, it feels, and I am, it's probably on purpose, but I'm like, we're already 2 minutes and 46 seconds into this, and it went by so fast, and it was so unrelenting. And I think, like, it was unrelenting. There was nowhere to breathe the whole time. Like, I started feeling my jaw just kind of like start to stiffen because it was just unrelenting in this, like, it just seems like that it's like a sad anger, like it's angry, but it's because of this grief that is going on inside of you. Um and if you do see me looking off to the side, I just have the lyrics here, so I can follow along with the lyrics. So I can follow along with the lyrics. Um, this is intense. Uh, in the first video, it was him and his wife in the hospital, and then glimpses of good times with them, and then this one is her passing away. So it does feel like the music is reflecting how this individual is feeling, because it's like when something that catastrophic happens, it's unrelenting. From like your emotions are unrelenting, and there is grief, there is anger, um there's guilt, there's just all sorts, like every single emotion just comes together in this like tornado storm inside of you, and it's kind of just like you trying to hold on and to slowly break certain emotions away so you can really dissect them, and come to terms with why you're feeling every single different emotion. But it's just like in this moment, it's just like a storm of emotion. And I think the music is really reflecting that, because it is unrelenting. Like I felt like I couldn't breathe for 2 minutes and 46 seconds. And I was like, okay, we need to pause. We need to pause. I need to breathe. Okay. I've breathed. Let's get back into this. Oh, this is a lot. How did 5 minutes go by? Holy moly. How did 5 minutes go by? What? What? Why? 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 Okay, that is heavy subject matter. I trigger warning in the beginning, but then I was like, okay, this is where it's coming in. This is where it's coming in. Um, that is some heavy stuff. Okay, I'm going to talk about the music. Um, Will's voice just seems out of this world. Because I watched that video where they put a camera down his throat while he was doing his growls and screams and stuff. And that's just, it's crazy to see because he actually contorts his vocals. Like if you watch that video, you can see like his whole like where his vocal folds are, like his false vocal cords, like that whole he contorts it. So it's like there's so much pressure and you can kind of see the little vocal flaps like going, but you can sometimes you can't even see them because it's so like twisted. So it's crazy to see that. And then I don't think I've watched any of his videos since I watched that. So I was just thinking back to that also while I was listening to his vocals, and I was like, damn. Um, the guitar breakdown in that was pretty cool, I will say. It's still like makes me feel like amazed when there's those intense electric guitar breakdowns because I'm like it's so fast and I'm like you really have to have it down and the dexterity and like just they just uber talented. Oh, let me think that. They're just uber talented. So whenever those parts come on, I'm always like, this sounds cool, but also at the same time, damn, you that was real good. Um, and then I guess back to the content of the video, like the whole song was completely unrelenting and just like hammering at you the entire time. Um, which I understand why they did that because it sends that message of chaos and anger and sadness and grief and just how unrelenting that is in real life because I'm like every day there are people that lose loved ones and um I'm sure there are a lot of people that can relate to the grief side of this video. Um in this particular instance, in this particular person, in this particular video, it led to a sad, um, self-destructive end. Um, but I think as a whole, lyrically wise, and um, everyone can kind of relate to the grief of losing someone. Uh, so that was beautifully done. Uh, because there are the three, one, two, and three of the pain remains. And then the first one was nothing like this one. Because I'm like, I literally, the video, I think is like, what? How long is the video? The video is 5 minutes and 50 seconds. 5 minutes and 50 seconds. And I got into I couldn't find a spot to break in the beginning of the video because I was like, okay, I'm like, I know I need to take a breather, you know? And usually in songs, they give you that. They give you that little reprieve, that little breath. And in this one, they did not. And it was a choice. I'm sure it was a choice. But that's why we got like 2 minutes and 30 seconds into the video, and I'm like, okay, I just have to stop it. I'm like, I can't, like, me emotionally, I'm like, this is a lot. I feel very overwhelmed. Um, and there's also like things that I do want to comment on. But it's very, it's very interesting, and I'm interested to see what will happen in the third one, and that how they change it musically, uh, to see how they evolve with the story. But that will be in another video. Um, I want to thank you all so much for watching. I want to say I hope you all have a lovely, lovely day. Get outside, see some sunshine, feel the grass in your toes. I don't know, do a funny dance. Just lift yourself out of this state of mind, because it is beautiful music, but it is dark and it is sad. So if you are feeling sad, I'm probably gonna go do a little goofy dance after this, or I don't know, go eat some chocolate or something. Because it is heavy subject matter and it is heavy music. So make sure you listen to yourself, listen to your body, and treat yourself. That's my message. Treat yourself. Okay, y'all. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!